The subject of technical education, the theme of this gathering, is central to any serious agenda for transforming the fortunes of our country. So I had to come. I congratulate the Ministry of Education under its dynamic minister, the Honorable Dr. Matthew Puku Prempeh, Member of Parliament for Menchia South, for organizing this first ever national conference on technical and vocational education. The range of people and their expertise that have been assembled here for this conference are truly impressive. We are this year launching the flip side of free SHS. Government is launching a system of free technical and vocational education that runs parallel to the high school or secondary school. We are aiming to provide our young people with technical and vocational skills at both the secondary and tertiary sectors of education to enable graduates to employ themselves and employ others after their training. The missing link in Africa's educational system has been our low capacity in skills development. We shall be able to transform Ghana's economy and reduce unemployment when we pay attention to technical and vocational training. That is where the skills needed for the modern economy can be developed. We are aligning and bringing all public TVET institutions in the country under the direct supervision of the Ministry of Education to streamline their curricula and improve the coordination of their training. To this end, one Deputy Minister for Education is to be specifically responsible for technical and vocational education, like there is a dedicated Minister of State for Tertiary Education. The 5-year strategic plan for TVET, approved by Cabinet, involves the undertaking of structural reforms, which include the setting up of a TVET service and TVET council, and dedicating a whole division of the education service to technical and vocational education, which will have its own Director General. We are tackling the perennial infrastructure problems of the TVET sector. Work will soon start on the construction of 20 modern TVET institutions in various areas of the country. We're also upgrading some 35 national and vocational training institutes across the country and upgrading colleges of education that specialize in technology. There is underway a major revision of the curricula of TVET schools to make them relevant to the needs of our changing economy. Ladies and gentlemen, I know I'm amongst those who understand and appreciate TVET. You need no persuading about how important it is that we acquire TVET skills and how critical they are for our development. It occurs to me, however, that we need to remind ourselves and the general public out there about how reliant we all are on these skills. Ladies and gentlemen, the biggest investment anyone usually makes in his or her life would be in building a home. When you have raised the money, you discover just how important it is to have well-trained and competent masons, carpenters, plumbers, electricians, welders, painters, tilers, gardeners, and technicians of all kinds. You discover they make the difference between having a trouble-free and beautiful home and a building that is a constant nightmare. All these are TVET skills. We tend to invest a lot also in cars. And guess whom we entrust them to? Fitters and mechanics. I do not need to spell out the importance of these people in our lives, nor do I need to spell out how critical it is that they should be well trained, well paid, and well regarded in society. Why would we want to put our biggest investment and the smooth running of our daily lives into the hands of people we do not respect and who are not well trained? Maybe we should start looking anew at the jobs that will pay good money and that will develop Ghana. Now, those jobs certainly look to me as coming from the technical and vocational side of things, and not just from the old-time so-called elite professions. It is worth noting that some of the highest paid jobs on the oil rigs being done by expatriates are being done by welders, because we do not have enough Ghanaian welders. I'm certainly glad that we're waking up to the needs of the modern economy and are tuning our education system to meet those needs. One of the weak links in the system that has undermined science and technical education in our country has been the teaching of mathematics. The NPP manifesto identified this problem, and I'm glad to be assured that the Ministry of Education has set to work to revamp the mathematics curriculum to cure the mischief. I'm looking forward to our demystifying the subject and changing Ghana into a mathematics-friendly nation to serve as the bedrock from which we shall take off to bridge the technology gap. We are determined to strengthen our economy, and the current positive macroeconomic signals are clear. A rapid improvement in our skills development will quicken the pace of translating these signals into jobs and better quality of living. The success of the government's flagship program, One District, One Factory, a program government will fulfill, for example, is very much tied to the availability of the type of skilled workforce the TVET produces. Your work is cut out as you continue this national dialogue on the best strategies needed to transform Ghana's national vision on technical education into reality. Ladies and gentlemen, maybe I should end on another example that illustrates the role and importance of technical and vocational skills in our lives. Take these fabrics that I wear. In the past 14 months, I doubt that anything else that I have done has attracted as much attention and comment or generated as much emulation. I didn't intend to start a fashion trend. My tailors were obviously one step ahead of me. To the participants who have come from afar, I thank you for your faith in Ghana and your support as we work towards attaining our goal of rapid, inclusive economic development, our goal of building a Ghana beyond aid. Do enjoy Ghana, a big Akwaba. May God bless us all in our homeland Ghana and make her great and strong. I thank you all for your attention.